Rifleman. Starring Chuck Connors.
Moon, why don't you give me a try? I'm getting tired of asking you. What's the matter? Don't you think I'm good enough? I got me an empty glass, bartender.
Shep, why don't you just go on home and sleep it off?
Why don't you swallow your nose? Pour me. Pour! Moon, I'm getting sick and tired of begging you. You hear me? I'm talking to you, Moon. You ain't gonna walk away from me again, Moon. Moon! Hazy! No!
He's dead. I didn't want to kill the boy.
It won't be but a few minutes before the Colemans hear what you did to their brother.
But you saw.
Yeah, I saw, but what difference will that make to them? Now, you get your boy and get out of town.
Bobby, come on.
What's the matter, Pa?
Never mind, let's go.
There'll be lots of games and things, and lots of ice cream. Boy, Jay's mother makes the best ice cream, Pa.
Huh?
No, I said that there'll be lots of ice cream in it. Well, haven't you been listening?
What? Oh, Jay Gordon's birthday party?
Yeah. I'd like to get Jay a present. He's been wanting a new hunting knife.
A honey knife is too expensive, Mark. I think you can pick out something that doesn't cost as much.
Yeah, but I can't think of anything else. And besides, it's my money. Money you're holding from me.
It's not money I'm going to let you spend foolishly. Look, son, I'm sorry. It's just when I look at my books, hard cash is mighty scarce to come by sometimes.
We're not busted, are we?
Oh, no, son. We've got plenty to get through. It's better, I think, that you know what's bothering me and why sometimes you can't spend as much as you'd like.
I'm glad you told me.
Mark, it's your money. Now, if you want to...
No, I'll get something that costs less. I'll wrap it in some sort of fancy paper.
That's good thinking.
Bob, why can't we just ask for the bandaging?
We can't, that's all. Now, go on.
Oh, don't make me.
You've got to, boy. Go on.
Mark, do you see who that is, please?
Hello.
What is it, son?
It's my pop by your barn.
Hold it, mister.
Is it going to be all right, Paul?
Can't tell yet. Bring me some hot water, son.
All right. Come on.
What are you doing?
I want to see if that bullet went clean through.
Never mind. I'm still carrying it.
We better get you a doctor.
No.
Well, why not?
Look, mister, I'm asking. Please. After I catch my breath, I'll be all right. Then I'll be moving on.
How far do you think you can get with that wound?
I've got to keep moving, that's all I know.
Looks to me like you've been running for quite a time.
Yeah.
Don't worry, my pa's pretty good at doctoring. My name's Mark McCain. What's yours?
Bobby.
Glad to know you, Bobby. You want to bring in those clean towels?
Oh, thank you, son. Thank you. Don't you have some chores to do?
Yes, sir.
Bobby, you go help him. We've got to repay these folks for their kindness. You're a strange man, Mr.
McCain. Lucas McCain.
Another man, seeing me wounded and running, would be full of questions.
The only question I have, I don't think you can answer. After they catch you, what happens to that boy of yours?
Wound's horse, all right. Cool. He's still making good time.
And he's got a light someplace.
Hey, more blood. Lots of it all over the place.
Well, looks like we'll be catching up with Mr. Moon before long. He ought to be just about all run out.
I hope he ain't dead. Be kind of disappointing.
He don't own that much luck. According to that sign back the road a piece, the next town's called North Fork. We'll be stopping there.
Hey, Moon's not going to be riding in any town.
No, but he'll be lighting somewhere near it. He's going to be needing a doctor. We'll just pay a visit to the one they got in North Fork.
Hand me those. Hold this. Maybe after we finish this, we can go fishing. Don't you want to go?
Oh, yeah, but my pa won't let me.
Why not?
Well, I don't think we'll be staying long. We've been on the move for more than a week now. We haven't stopped any place, just long enough to eat and rest.
Your pa's in trouble with the law, isn't he? That's why he held a gun on us. Guess I better mind my own business.
Well, that's all I can do. If you don't get that bullet...
Not much obliged.
I'm weaker than I thought.
You're not going to get any stronger until you get that shoulder fixed.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to get you a doctor.
Maybe stop off and have a talk with the law?
It seems to me you don't have anything to say about that either way. You are wanted, aren't you?
You got it all figured out in your mind, haven't you? I'm running from the law. You're a law-abiding citizen. You got to do your duty.
That's a pretty fair guess.
Well, I am wanted back in Carrigo City, and for killing a man. You'll find that out anyway. But that's not the whole story.
Well, I'm no jury.
McCain! Now, you turn me in, it'll be too late. Now, hear me out, that's all I'm asking.
I'm listening.
Does the name Andy Moon mean anything to you?
Yeah. Gunfighter, hired out during the border wars, killed 6 or 7 men, got a big reputation. After the wars, he went to jail. He's probably dead now.
Wrong. You see, I'm Andy Moon. Yeah. Not much to look at now, am I? 6 years in the territorial prison can weather a man.
You escaped?
Special pardon. Wars were dirty and rotten. I was no better or worse than the others, so they finally let me go. I tried to bury her wet before, but everywhere we went, it was the same. Somebody start staring, then whispering. Then we'd move on. Moving killed my wife. She had been sick and had to keep her in bed.
What about this man you killed?
Shep Coleman, youngest of the 3 Coleman brothers. They found out who I was. Shep started pushing me around, looking to build his name. It was self-defense. If I was anybody else, I could have stayed in town and stood trial. Besides, the town fears the Colemans. They'd be afraid to judge me fair.
So now you're running.
But the Coleman boy's right behind me.
You think you can outrun 2 men with a wound like that?
What would you do, McCain? Stay and be shot down? Or strung up by a town too scared to give me a fair trial? And leave my boy alone with the name of Moon hung around his neck?
All finished, boy.
Good.
I was thinking if Bobby didn't have to leave right away, we could go fishing.
Bobby's father will have to decide that, Mark.
Can I, Pa? Can I?
No, Bobby, I'm sorry.
Why not?
Because I want you to stay here with me.
But we've only been gone a little while.
Mark, you heard what Bobby's father said. Boone, it's none of my business how you handle your boy. But why didn't you tell him the real reason he couldn't go?
Because if I told him, then I'd have to start explaining why I killed young Coleman.
You mean he doesn't know?
Why should he? It's not me I've been running for. After all the killings I've done, it doesn't make much difference what happens to me. But my boy Bobby didn't know me like I was before. I wasn't there when he was born. He was born clean. How can I pass my sins now on to him?
Got yourself full of buckshot. Ooh. You say your wife did it?
I was behind the barn sneaking to swallow corn liquor. Ooh. She thought it was a prowler after the chicken.
I'm sorry, gentlemen, but you'll have to wait outside until I'm finished. Just who is it you're looking for?
Andy Moon.
I never heard of him.
He's not so tall as me, Doc. Wears a mustache, about 42, 43. He's probably still got a bullet in him.
Well, he's the only patient I've had today.
If you're lying, Doc.
No, it's the truth.
And I got a feeling you're going to be seeing him real soon. And in case you do, we'd appreciate your letting us know right away. You understand me, Doc?
Yes, I understand.
Well, for the next couple hours, we're going to be across the street in the saloon. Oh, and Doc, if I find that you're lying or trying to see him without letting us know, my brother and me will be back.
You ever see this fellow they're looking for?
No, and I hope I don't.
We may be a while, Tom. See to the horses. And keep an eye on the doc's office. I'll take a look around in here. Back there. You come out yet? No, he's still in there. Probably some sod buster with a nail in tow.
Doc, there's a wounded man at my place bleeding bad. He needs help.
He wouldn't have a bullet in him.
Why?
2 men just left here. They were looking for a man named Andy Moon, and they threatened me if I didn't tell them when I heard something.
Where are they?
Over in the saloon.
How bad is he?
Oh, not bad. Little buckshot.
Oh, Doc, this is urgent.
I'll leave the back way.
You mind, Fred?
Oh, that's all right, Lucas.
Look, I have to see Mike a minute. I'll meet you at my place. And, Doc, be careful, huh?
I will. Don't worry.
Hey, wait a minute. Hold up, mister. What was your business with the doc?
Like you said, my business.
We're looking for a man who needs a doctor. Thought you might have seen him. Name's Andy Moon.
What did he do?
What did he do? You mean you never heard of Andy Moon?
I mean to you.
killed our brother, and we're looking for him.
I don't see any badges. You lawmen?
These are all the badges we need, mister. Now, what did you visit the dock for?
Same answer, mister. My business. All right, keep your hands free. Now, look. If you came to North Fork to cause trouble, my advice to you is to mount up and keep going.
Not without the man we're after.
Well, there's a marshal in this town. He's the man to see about hunting down fugitives. That's his office right there.
I'm gonna be remembering you.
All right, Tom.
Well, Lucas, boy. Didn't expect to see you in town today.
Mike, I've got a wanted man out of my place.
Oh.
Now, he's wounded pretty badly. I've already sent the doc out.
Andy Moon, isn't it?
How'd you know?
Got a warrant posted on him just this morning. You left him at your place all alone?
No, Mark's with him. And Moon's own son. Now, I think I can get him to turn himself in. All the man wants is a fair trial.
We'll see about that. Let's go.
Now, wait a minute, Mike. There's more to it. The brothers of the man he killed are in town, and a fair trial's the last thing on their mind.
Where are they?
Over at the saloon. Here's what I figure. If you keep your eye on them, I'll go back to the ranch and put it to Moon that if he comes in with me peaceable, the law will protect him.
You sure you know what you're doing? All right, Lucas.
Where'd he go?
I told you, he went out for a spell.
The big fellow with the rifle. He sent him someplace, didn't he?
Not as I know. Ow! Oof!
That pain you a bit?
Oh, it sure does. Ow! Ooh! Oh!
How you gonna tell?
McCain sent him out to his place. Told Doc he had a wounded man he wants him to see.
Where's this McCain live?
Ow! A few miles out on the North Road.
That's better.
Aren't you hungry, Bobby? Well, if you're worried about your pa, there's no need to. Doc said he got the bullet out clean. He'll be all right.
Just means we'll have to be going again.
Well, not for a few days.
McCain!
Well, thought you'd be sleeping a while.
I smelled food. Woke up remembering how hungry I was.
Good. Mark, fix another plate, son.
All right, Pa.
Where's the marshal? Don't tell me nobody's coming after me.
Well, I promised the marshal I'd talk to you about turning yourself in. There is a wanted poster on you.
I figured there would be.
How about it? I could keep Bobby here. He'd never have to know. After the trial, you can come get him.
Aren't you forgetting about the Colemans?
I told you, you've got the marshal's support. That's why he didn't come back with me. He's keeping an eye on the Colemans till they leave.
You mean they're in town?
Not for long. They'll move on when they get tired.
I'll be moving first.
You're in no condition to travel, Moon.
You just watch me. I owe you a debt, McCain. More than I can ever pay. But you don't know those Colemans. I've got my boy to think of. I just couldn't turn myself in. Not with the Colemans around. I just couldn't. You understand? Come on, son. We've got to be going. Bobby, I said, let's go.
No, Pa. No.
We've got no choice. I need you to help me.
I'm tired of running. I don't want to run anymore. I want to stay here.
Son, you don't understand.
Don't let him take me, Mr. McCain.
Bobby, a boy belongs with his father.
He's not my father. He's a killer. He's Andy Moon. I know because they told me. He shot people in the back. I hate him. I hate him.
Bobby. Bobby, it's not like that.
I wish you'd never come back. I wish you were dead.
Son, now you listen to me. I should have told you long ago, but I was afraid. I hoped your ma had told you. But when I found out she hadn't, I thought it'd be best not to say anything. I paid for what I did, son. I went to prison for it. I killed men, but never from the back. Don't let anyone tell you different. And you've got to understand the killing I did was in a time when men were fighting for their land. It was a dirty time. The killing was dirty. But son, it doesn't have anything to do with you. You came out of the good feelings I had. The good feelings when I was with your ma. I thought I would wait until you were old enough to understand. Maybe now you are. Guess there's no reason for me to be running anymore. Might as well go into town and pay a visit to the marshal.
Mark, see that Bobby gets to bed when you do. I'll be back.
Hello, Andy. Well, it's real cozy, isn't it?
Now, look, Coleman, we were just going into town. He wants to turn himself into the marshal. He's ready and willing to stand trial. Now, why don't you let it go at that?
Well, that's just fine. That's real honorable of Mr. Moon. Only we come a long way for him. Seems kind of a waste, doesn't it, Tom?
No more of a waste than holding a trial for Andy Moon. Everyone knows how he killed Shep.
Listen, no matter what you think, I didn't want to kill your brother.
That's the truth.
That's the truth. He didn't leave me no choice. He pulled on me from behind. I didn't get a chance to pick my shot, I wouldn't have killed him.
But you did. And we aim to do something about it.
Coleman, why don't you use your head and let the law handle this?
Call him off. He's got nothing to do with this. Just something between the big man and Tom. After he's finished, you're next, Andy. Stop it!
Says we'll heal quick.
McCain, for everything, thanks.
No doubts about going back now?
Well, without the Colemans to worry about, I stand a good chance of a fair trial. The bartender won't be afraid to be my witness now. Besides, I've got my boy backing me.
Ready, Moon. Good luck.
Come on, son.
Bye, Mark. Paul? What did Mr. Moon mean about his boy backing him?
Well, the way you back me, son. You know, like, I do the cooking, you do the dishes.
Oh.